Hi guys, this is FFAN 16 and welcome to an interesting video. I just found out Yomawari has got a third game that just got released in the series here on April 21st. Now this game is only available in Japan at this time, but its previous iterations, Yomawari 1 and 2 and Yomawari 2, did make their way to North America. Now, Yomawari 1 and 2 did also get released as a PS Vita version. I unfortunately do not own those physically, but I do own them digitally on my PlayStation Vita. So there's many ways that you could play 1 and 2. If you have the Switch though, and this is your best possible means, it's a really great collection. It's a collection of 1 and 2. And it kind of will get you up to speed about what's going on. So a little bit background with me and this game series. I'm not a horror genre gamer at all. Very rarely do I pick up something that's going to make me jump and squeamish and stuff. Now, the odd times certain games really capture me from this genre, such as BioShock, Resistance, Yomawari, Little Nightmares, and they really come out of nowhere. They're usually introduced to me from a friend or something I just pick up to do as a Halloween stream. That's what happened with Yomawari. I was in one of my secondhand shops and I saw this and I was like, hey, that looks really awesome to do for a Halloween stream. I know nothing about it, so I picked this up. This is the second one, by the way, in the Yomawari series, but I didn't know that at the time because I never heard of this before. We played it on the Halloween stream about 2 years ago with this and Little Nightmares. I fell in love with both series. As you guys know, I did cover Little Nightmares 2 as well when it got released. So now that Yomawari has a third game, I'm very interested. The problem being it's only released in Japan. So if you do have a Japanese account, and if you don't, there are ways you can look it up online, how to make a Japanese account on your PlayStation or your Switch. There is a free demo right now, and again, it's all in Japanese, so you kind of got to guess what you're doing, or maybe get a translator if you're not familiar with Japanese. And you can play through the demo for free. I love this series so much, and it really still astounds me that I'm into it. It's just got a really great story. The animation is great, and it's really supporting a smaller developer, which I really like. Is that I ordered the Japanese version of Yomawari 3 just so that I can play it. I am, again, trying to teach myself Japanese, so it gives me another game that I can just be like, yes, it's brand new. If I want to know what's going on, I'm gonna have to look up the words, right? But I also saw that the Japanese versions of the PlayStation Vita physicals were a lot cheaper than the English versions, so I'm collecting those as well. One day I will get the physical of the English versions of these games, but unfortunately, they're just too much money right now, and I did get them digitally, so I can play the English versions on my Vita and my Vita TV. Really hoping one day these games make it to the PlayStation Plus subscription. Come on, Sony. Anyways, I digress. Yomawari 3, I'm going to hope, and it looks like it's a good possibility that we're going to get an English version of this game. This is just from me. This is not directly from the developer or any news, but they've already released 1 and 2, as well as 2 in multiple different ways in recent consoles. So they have introduced people back to the Yomawari collection in the West. I can see them sampling it, Yomawari 3, with an English version. And if they do, we are definitely going to be covering it on my Twitch channel. And I'll even do some guides if you like here. Just please leave me a comment down below. If any of the games that I show you guys, you'd like some sort of guide created, love doing them. I just don't always come up with an idea what to do them on. So please leave that down in the description. Now let's go in and take a quick look at what the demo looks like and the art style for Yomawari 3. Again, if you're interested in these two games, there's multiple ways of picking them up from the PlayStation Vita that has them for sale digitally right now while the store is still available. Or you can find this one digitally or physically on the PS4 and this digitally or physically on the Nintendo Switch. If you want the complete experience on a newer console, I do highly suggest picking up this one. Now let's see what Yomawari 3 has. When looking it up, it looks like the demo has its own specific story outside of the main game that was specifically made for the demo. But I'm going to be on my Japanese account on my PlayStation 5, and we'll just go through some screenshots to see what this game is focusing on from what we can get from those screenshots, and maybe do a quick little bit of the demo, maybe the first 10-15 minutes. Let's dive into that. Oh, here we go. So we could, there's like trailers, there's screenshots. I really, again, love the art style in these games. And the sounds really get you, but it's the story. The story makes you want to play more about like what's going on, what's happening here, what happened to everybody. And it really plays into a lot of the Japanese lore. So if you're into the Japanese culture, this game really plays into the yokai and the spirit lore of Japan. And it looks like there's some new monsters as well, which is great. There's your map. And some of your friends. I do find the text is hard to read. But, yeah. Let's dive in and check out the demo. Okay, so we got the start here. It's such a pretty game. Like, honestly. Very, very pretty. And the sounds are good. Like, the sound aesthetics. Oh, so I played a little bit of this demo, and I saw a little bit of it. And what's really neat here is you could kind of create your character, but not really. Like, they give you some options. Like, here's your hair options. So you can make yourself unique to you. In the other games didn't have this option. Like, you were given pre-made characters, and this one's kind of a little bit more personalizing, which is kind of cool. I like that hair. That hair is pretty nice. Hair color. Let's go there. My sash color. Or my backpack color. My backpack. My backpack type. Ooh. Let's go to a regular backpack. I like that. A bow. A bow really reminds me of the previous game that I played because the girls had a bow in their hair. A toque. Some sort of... Yeah, bow or toque or nothing. So we'll go with nothing right now. Oh, we could change our shirt. Only looks like there's 2 shirt options. And bangs. We could change our bangs. Oh, there we go. That looks moody. Let's do that. And back to hair. Okay. Now hit the option button. And there's our character. So we get to name our character. I'm not going to change her name. I'm just going to leave it as what is set. So we're going to hit the start. Okay, they're asking a question. And I looked this up, but I can't remember. But I think it was the second option I have to pick. Watashi de. I think that's what it says. If I look, it's really hard to figure out the symbols when it's in this type of text. So if I get something wrong, please forgive me. Again, the art style, the story, the game mechanics are pretty much similar to each other. So all right, this seems to be one of our friends. Ah, movement. The universal language. Our run is running. See, you can kind of get the gist of what they want from you here. Creeping. Okay, I'm not supposed to go that way, apparently. Go this way. some more friends. Or same friend. Again, the sounds just be part of the atmosphere here. So she's saying my name. The textile, I'll tell you. I'm good. It makes learning hard when... So this is supposed to be an abandoned or school. I don't know if it's abandoned, but in most of the lore in these Yomawari games, something happened to the village that awoken the spirits, and they're either really not happy with the residents, or some just need to be put back in their state of rest. And the protagonist is usually dealing with some state of unrest in themselves. And it could be either a very sad ending for that protagonist, or they work through in some way that hardship they're going through. Like I said, the stories in these games is what really grabbed me. And the art style, because it's pretty. I do believe one of them says here that they're scared, or that it's scary. I wish I could change the text style. Okay, so now I could talk. When I get an exclamation bubble, that means I can engage something, and then a question bubble means there's something nearby that I can engage. So we're just gonna talk to our friends here. Some kanji in there that I can't pick up. And we can't go up here, so we probably have to go look for a way to get into this window, which I remember from kind of playing around with this earlier on. We're gonna run, and we got a stamina meter. We could get tired pretty quickly. Especially if something's chasing us, it just goes... So... she's giving me something. Ah, D-pad. Ah, flashlight! Teach me how to use my flashlight. What a good friend. So there's definitely some cats in these games. We've had a lot of dog companions in the first and second one. The dog was the main companion. It looks like the cat is going to be focused in this one. In the first, I believe 1 and 2, you could feed the cats, but they were really just stray animals within the village. This cat seems to be prominent in the art and with the protagonist. Again, I'm just going from what I've seen of the game. But usually there's an animal guide that is there to help you in some way. Or keep the spirits away. Okay, so we got a cat treat. We can give to Miss Kitty. Oh, and she liked it. Adorable. Otona. Uo. I can't read the kanji. Okay, so here's the ladder. So we're gonna pick this bad boy up. gonna tell me how to pick it up, my X button, but I have to hold the X button or she just drops it. And of course, I can't use my flashlight because I need to use my hands to grab the ladder. So it's very dark and creepy. Nothing's after me yet. Oh my goodness. Okay, never mind. Jump scare! Okay. Woo! I forgot about that already. Okay, grab the ladder. It's gone. We're fine. We're good. So as you can see, if you've played the other two games, or I suggest playing the other two games if you're going to get this in Japanese before it gets announced to have an English release, hopefully it gets an English release, then the mechanics are quite identical. So if you played the other games, you can play this one. You just might not be able to understand fully what's going on if you can't read the Japanese. But if you want to keep a translator on your phone or something, again, the text is really hard to differentiate what hiragana or katakana or kanji they are using. But if you can make out what they're using, you can get the gist of what they're saying and enjoy the game in your version of translating it. Or you could find someone playing it who will do the translation of the script or anything like that. I still think the game holds on its own just for the gameplay mechanics, but the story too is very essential. So I definitely want to be catching as many words or understanding of what's going on as possible. The demo here again is a side area. It sounded like it's made specially for this demo, and it's not part of the main game, so you're not really being spoiled or losing out anything if you can't really understand what's going on at the moment, if you get the main game. Okay, we're gonna want to go in and get some scares, and then we'll go for another couple minutes here, just get the gist of how to hide. And the hide mechanics are a little different in this one, because in these two you could hide behind something like a bush or a sign. In this one, you gotta do something a little bit different. So it's quite interesting. You kind of just hide yourself. Like if you no see, no tell, no entity around you if you can't see them kind of thing. It's kind of weird. So for this next little bit, we're going to go into full screen just so that you could get a little bit more into the game and to see what it's fully like without me covering it up. I believe the primary area of this demo is within this school. Of course, we're going to learn how to pick up items now. Yes, separating is always a good idea. Brown. He went this, or they went this way. Uh-oh. She got scared. It's got some guts. That's the hiding mechanic. But I'm wondering... Oh, they want me to hold it longer? Okay. Where did they go now? So I'm just going to skip through this letter pretty quickly. And I'm not too sure how to fully translate this yet. Oh, there's our friend. Should we follow? Why, yes. All right. Oh, the cat's back. Trying to separate us from the others. Neko kitty, come back here. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna chase after the cat. Okay, there's the cat. Where's it going? Don't separate yourself from your friends just to chase your cat. Alright, I guess we'll follow the cat. Yeah, you're kind of separated from your friends now. What are we gonna do? Sorry. I forgot that. Okay, now we gotta run from this dude. As you see, my stamina meter is going really quick. Oh my goodness, I'm still scared. Oh no, how did he get in front of me? I'm not holding down the button, she's doing it herself. They're showing me how to hide. So I gotta find a place to hide and cover my eyes. And this is kind of the mechanic where the monster, if it's close to you, you will see it is red and your heart will be going really fast. And then, once it disappears, your heart will slow down and you can proceed. All right. Well, that was a scare. Why would my cat bring me to a monster? I hope my friends are okay. Let's go see if we can find them, and then hopefully they're okay. Wasn't there a door here? Isn't that how I got in here? Is this building changing shape every time? Okay, yeah, I don't have a rock to throw at that guy, because I'm used to this monster. I've dealt with him, and there's two of them. There's two of them. Guess I'm not going to be able to find my friends right away. So, we should be able to explore and find ways around. Ooh, map. Okay, so yeah, you can use the map to show you how to get around. Not too sure what the blood stain means, but there's a wash closet right there. We could go to the washroom. There's supposed to be a way into the other corridor that we came from, but we can't get there. It's like it's blocked and we can't go back to our friends. There's supposed to be another path here. Nope. Nope. No friends for me. Uh-oh. Oh, shiny. Got a rock. Yes, we need a rock. So you can move your... Oh, look. Probably gonna kill me. Yes, I'm too close. There's two of them. Why is there two of them? Alright guys, there you go. That was a first quick look at Yomawari 3. Some information on the demo and some gameplay in regards to it. It's very, very close and similar to Yomawari 1 and 2, but with a different storyline. And I'm not sure, I think it's a different village as well. Again, the demo has a different story from the game. I have the full game coming in the mail. So if you guys would like some more information in regards to Yomawari 3 or just some snippets of gameplay, I can do that. Just leave me a comment down below. If you like more information on Yomawari 1 and 2, I definitely can touch base on those and do some information in regards to those two games. Absolutely adore them. Again, I'm not into these type of horror slash jumping games, but when they have a good story and amazing gameplay, for me, I like to see and support them when they come out with new games, especially when they're a smaller developer. Like, sub, leave that comment, and as always, guys, happy gaming!